Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 2. Back again for another look at Rush Hour. And this time, the next instalment of the Rush Hour series. 3 of them. Is that a series? Could be a series. 3 of them in the... I've got to pronounce this already. I've only just realised that. The Nahverkehr. Sounds about right. Dresden. For Rush Hour on Train Sim World 2. Not quite released yet as I'm streaming this, but will be by the time it goes out on the YouTubes. If you are watching this on the YouTubes, by the way, hello. This going out on the Whaleway Wednesday. Yeah, it's a thing. On a Monday, something from the OMSI. On a Friday, all sorts of things. Farming, flight, firm bus, other things beginning with F. Can't think of any. On a Saturday, some trucking that's coming to an end. On a Sunday, random stuff. As if the rest of it wasn't random enough already. A huge thanks, by the way, to Dovetail for allowing me to be part of the official ambassador program, but also then allow me to show this to you early. Do really appreciate their efforts in me. One day they will find out about me. So yes, good evening, Nico, Trent, John, Nico, John, Nico, and Nightbot. And Skippy, thanks so much for the host. So yes, the next in the line of the Rush Hour series. Last time we had Boston Sprinter, went through those. This time it's, I've got to pronounce it again, haven't I? The Nahverkehr, Dresden. And then we've still got one to come in this series, which is going to be London to Brighton. Not out yet. But when that is, I will bring that to you. I've not looked at the line at all myself, so I'll be seeing this for the first time as you see it for the first time. So we hopefully get the line introduction. We'll have to learn how to drive a train and do all that jazz. Well, not jazz, because that's just complicated. Never really got into jazz. It's one genre of music I never really understood. That's the thing. No, it's you, Nico. Anyway, hopefully we'll get the loading screen going at some point. Is it going to do us something? It's doing us something. Oh, here we go. It's something.
Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
Ooh.
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up,
Hey,
down,
Trout.
left and right.
Hi, Sim Hub. The unfortunate thing is, yeah, we've got to go through all this every time. I have had to do a complete new installation of this as well, so that's probably why. Oh, walk over there. Okay. This is weird. I'm using the mouse as well. I think I'm going to pause track IR. Turn track IR off rather. That's probably easier. Okay, let's go and stand there. Oh, hang on. That's inverted. I've inverted me. Hang on. Bear with me, caller. I've inverted me my mouse. Bear with me. How do I over-advert the re-advert? I've adverted. Invert camera axis off. No, we want that off. Thank you. That's better. Okay, we're fine. I'd adverted. Yeah, I don't mind the intro. Hi, Ben.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
So we started strong in that I haven't got a clue what's going on. Oh, where are we going? We're going down there. Do we need to buy a ticket? I don't think we do. Down there. Oh, I see a train. Well, I see more than 1, 2, 4 of the trains. I'm doing okay. So yeah, purposely avoided looking at this line because I really wanted to have my first reaction on the stream. Enough trains for a whole station. Well, there's a couple of extra tracks. They could have really put some more in. I do like these doubly decker things. I'm guessing I'm getting in this end of the train. It's intercity trains again, but this time in Germany. Deutsche Bahn. Bahn Dresden. That's exactly what it says on the tin. Oh, hang on. Oh, go upstairs. We've done these trains before. Okay. Do the sitting
A
down.
lot of time.
Oh, hello.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now and then return to the game when ready.
So, escape, come back in. Done that.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen.
Has it?
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
a guide to what the train is doing.
No. I suppose it's handy if you haven't played
This
the game
is the
before.
speed display. The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
So if you haven't seen the game before, this is showing you the basics of it, which is, not bad.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions.
What's a neutral direction? Left? Or is it right? Oh, press E. Why is it
This
doing
is the
anything?
power display. A number will indicate the position the power control is in.
Okay.
These are the brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
I only ever use one brake. Probably a bad thing. I'm pressing the wrong key all the time.
In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect.
Okay.
Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
We'd like them all on display, because they're display.
This train is ready to go. Push the indicated handle forwards to get moving.
We're doing the moving. The moving is happening.
The
Oh,
Riesa
I was
to
gonna take a
Dresden
screenshot
main
then.
line runs for roughly 80 kilometres and runs both express and mainline passenger services, as well as a variety of freight from the local industries.
I can't take a screenshot. Okay. Right, so speed limit is up to 40, so we'll take the speed limit up. It's probably because I'm not in my normal Steam login. I haven't got a button selected. Let me try, hang on, let me try a thing. I'll do it later. I'll do it now. I'll forget about it. Is it hang on, bear with me, call it. That one. Aha, there we go. Okay, we're fine. We're all good. Okay, so 82-kilometre line. It's going to teach us how to drive, I'm guessing, more than one type of train. Let's do the slowing down bit. That's a light that's doing the flashing thing. I've got to get used to, I'm so used to doing train sim.
Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride and drive from a selection of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
So that's number 3. I can't remember I've actually driven this one before. It looks familiar. I certainly remember driven one. I remember coming up the stairs. Oh, I'm speeding.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to Dresden in eastern Germany, located in Saxony on the River Elbe. Experience a multitude of operations expanding out of the iconic Dresden Hauptbahnhof, with commuters and international travellers converging to make a hustle and bustle mix of S-Bahn, regional, intercity and freight traffic. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, restock first aid points, paint garden gnomes and clean up spray paint cans. Choose commuter or heavy freight traffic as you take a trip through the picturesque German countryside. Welcome to Riesa Dresden.
Right. Oh, that was it. Okay. I'm guessing now it's going to teach me how to drive the train, despite the fact that I've driven the train. Garden gnomes and spray paint. I reckon you use the spray paint on the garden gnomes. That, in all honesty, that is the one thing in Train Sim World 2 that I just think, well, it's not for me, put it that way. I just let me drive trains. Don't want to paint gnomes.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of this DBBR 766.2. During this brief introduction, we'll go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Oh, climb aboard. I think I'm ready.
We will need to turn the power on in this unit. Head to the control.
Right.
Set the battery switch.
That's
to
a
the
big
on
switch.
position.
Could they have picked a bigger switch? Let's close the door. Thank you. I've turned the... Oh, that one. What's with this one? What did it say? It's the headlights. That's why I've done that.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Is it? Oh, I don't get to go home or anything? Okay. Set headlights to headlights reduced. Why don't I just do that on the other one? Okay. Headlights, headlights reduced.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Okay. To the neutralis. Okay. That's a noise. Is this actually... That sounds quite good. Is this... Is this diesel? I'm guessing it's diesel. Because we've got no third rail, we've got no overheads. So I'm guessing it's diesel. Well, there's the thing. Alright, we'll wait for the air systems to charge. Oh. It's making noises behind me. It's an electric. Is it? Where's it getting the power from then? Oh, there is an overhead. Okay, I missed the overhead. Where's it getting the power from then? Oh, down there. Ah, there we go. We got the pantograph at the other end.
Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
If I would have waited 30 seconds, it would have told me to raise my pants. I will raise my pants.
The train is ready to be energized. This is controlled by the main circuit breaker.
Like for Star Trek. Energize. Open. What? Am I closing it or opening it? Open it. Closing it. That into start. Oh, hold it in start. There we go. Set the train brake to running. And set the reverser to forward.
This train is now ready to depart. Use the throttle to apply power and get moving.
Yeah, I suppose it's the same train, isn't it? Just somewhere else now. We have the throttlage.
During the course of your journey, ensure that you are monitoring your speed and the amount of power that is applied. If too much power is applied from this control car, then this could cause the traction motors of the rear locomotive to cut out and prevent further power from being applied.
Uh-oh.
This is not the case when operating a train with a BR146.2.
So it's a bit dodgy then, is what you're saying. You put too much power on and we'll trip a fuse somewhere. Just put a bigger fuse in. Because, yeah, there's the power car at the other end. That's quite noisy. Okay, apply some power and reach a maximum speed of 24 miles an hour. That seems a bit quick, doesn't it? I don't know if we can cope with that much speed. Let's go more of the powers. So yeah, there'll be a link if you're watching this on the YouTubes, or if you're watching live, in fact.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
What? 0. There'll be a link in the description below to where you can purchase the season pass to this. So you pay one price and get all 3 of the Rush Hour DLCs with quite a considerable saving. For those watching live, you can put !root into chat for that. There'll also be a couple of links down in the description below for those watching on YouTube to the Discord server and to the Twitch page where you can watch me do this sort of rubbish mumblings, meanderings, wafflings and all sort of things 6 days a week currently. I know. Set the control to off. Hey, set the throttle to off. I did that. Oh, I got it off.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the train brake.
I'm fine with the speed. I got to stop at Dresden Mitte in one of the miles. So this is like that we had in the thing, you know, the Boston Sprinter one, where we got the engine is actually at the other end. We've got the same here then, haven't we? We're being pushed rather than being pulled. So the engine is down there. Engine's at the back. I'm guessing it works. If it's good enough for the Boston Sprinter and it's good enough for the Germans, why don't we do it here in the UK then? Why do we pull our carriages instead of pushing them? These facts and more we need to know.
You are now approaching the first stop. Apply a small amount of braking force using the train brake to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
I'll do that when I get closer because, you know, although I do generally brake extremely early, we will try and resist doing the braking of the extremely earlies with this because we're not going very fast, are we? Okay, we'll apply some more with more of the braking. More of it. Oh, we're fine. Hey, that's not bad actually.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Yeah, all's good. So, oh god, it's tab in it. Unlock lift. Right, doors have been unlocked. People getting on. I like the fact they got smoke. Well, steam smoke. Smoke steam. Smeam. Or stoke. Coming out from the power station behind. Was there going to be an announcer there? I expected a bing bong bing. Heidi hi.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
We can do that. What a very pleasant noise. That's very pleasant.
We will now cover traction locking and how to recover the train.
Uh-oh.
A traction lock can come into effect in several different ways. If power is applied whilst the brakes are still applied, the traction lock will be engaged. Another instance of where this happens is if power is applied while the passenger doors are still unlocked.
What?
To simulate a traction lock, we'll first move the train brake into full service.
Oh, will we now? Oh, I'll do that. Not we. We'll do that. I'll do that. Okay.
Next, we'll need to apply some power to engage the traction lock system.
Wait.
The traction lock has now been triggered. This is represented on the HUD by a red outline on the power display.
Really?
To recover from a traction lock, we need to ensure that power is not being applied. Set the throttle back to the off position. Finally, we need to make sure the train brake is set to the running
Oh, there.
position.
I see it. I was looking on the actual thing. Hang on. What have we got to do? Release the brakes. Okay.
Nice job. The traction lock has now been disengaged and we're now able to continue the journey.
Is that what you want me to do?
Proceed to the next stop unguided this time and see how you get on.
You're really going to leave me alone? Okay. I like the freight one there. That's quite cool. Right, it's going to leave me alone now. What have we got? 1.6k to Dresden Neustadt. Right, it's going to move on. It's very quiet. Well, that's not too quiet. I don't like electric trains where... Obviously, I didn't know at the beginning it was electric, so there's a thing. I don't like electric trains where you can't hear anything. So I'm glad we have got some noise going on. Alright, we're up to an 80k. Turn that game audio down a little tiny bit. Looking good. Speeding, but looking good. Right, so we've got to try and stop the thing down here now, haven't we? Is that red? That's yellow. There's a yellow one. That's why I don't understand the German signalling system. Don't lag. Thank you. Oh, I was speeding. There was some speeding going on. Okay, slowing it down. Still slowing down. Too much of the slowing it down. We're all good with the slowing it down. $18 of the months. That's a lot of the months. Thank you very much. What's your name? Delanaman10950. You've also been lurking for a while. I've never heard of you. But thank you for the continued subscription. Subscription, even. SimHub, thank you very much for the host. What's a subscription? Is it anything like a subscription? Is it different to a subscription? It's a subscription. Wait till tomorrow when we're fishing. That's going to go really well. Okay, let's do some of the stopping. Oh, I've got to do the unlocking of the doors. Okay, I can do that. Bear with me. There we are. See, it's quite simple. What's going on?
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
You can't leave me alone with that. I'm not going to remember to turn things on at the panels and do the things and then engage the things and switch the things on. What, did you not see the inability of mine to do that? Is it going to now put me in a journey in that train? It's going to put me in a journey in that train, isn't it? The screen's gone dark now. What's happening? It's gone very... Oh. Operate this RE50 service bound for Leipzig. Wait, it's put me in a different train. What? You can't... Eh? You can't... Why? Sorry, what now? You what? Huh? That's evil. Right, we'll teach you how to drive this train. And now... And that's the rear car. And now... What? Okay, train lights on. Okay, it hasn't even told me how to do any of this stuff. I'm guessing I haven't got to do any of it. Have I got any of it? I don't know. I'm just going to put it into the forwards. Is it? Oh, hang on. There's not. We got no forwards. How? We've got a horn. I'm guessing train line power on. I'm guessing that's a thing. Pantograph raise. Main circuit breaker open. Fraction compressor automatic. Handbrake released. Headlight red. White. Headlight left. White. Cab light, you don't need that. Right, are we fine? Have we now got the forward motions going? No. Why would it... Lock... Yeah, I know I've got to lock the doors, but I can't even get the train to go. Let alone lock the doors, because it hasn't given me any training on this train. Train line power is on. Pantograph is raised, but I've got no... I'm going to have to go back to the menu. I can't... What? Why would you... Why? That... Yeah, that makes no sense. Training. So it's giving me instruction on that one, and then it put me into route in the other end. So yeah, I'm just going to do the BR143 introduction now. Okay, it's pre-release. Hopefully that's something that they'll fix on release. Because that just, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to jump straight in without actually doing the, looking at the line first. Okay.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of a BR143 electric locomotive in DB Traffic Red livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Because when we did Boston Sprinter, it showed me how to, which is, I think, been the same for all the other Train Sim World and Train Sim World 2 tutorials like this. It shows you how to drive the train and start it up and stuff, which is great. And then you do a route in it. That, it showed me how to drive it and then shoved me in another train. But we will overcome. That's quite laggy as well. That's quite a narrow door. Where am I going? Oh, come on with the lag. Oh, okay.
We will need to turn the loco on. Head to the control panel.
Oh. What? What? Okay. What? What? Is it? Hang on. Oh, down there. That's why it wouldn't move.
To activate the control desk, the battery will need to be turned on. This locomotive is powered by a pantograph that draws power from the overhead lines. Set the pantograph selector to rear.
That's why it wouldn't move.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Well, why not? I know. Look. Surely there's a cable that they could just run a cable from here to up there with the switch, and then run a cable from there to up there with the switch. It just, just saying. Just, putting it out there. I'm just going to close the door. There we go. I'll let it draft in. Insert a reverser handle. Okay. That's
the
again.
headlights will need to be set to let others know that this locomotive is operational.
Surely the fall in the cab would give it away, but headlights to white. On, and then the other one to white. Okay.
We'll need to wait for the air system to charge.
See, that's why I couldn't drive it, because I hadn't done the switchy thing down the corridor. I've got to go down the hallway and do the switchy thing, and then choose which pants you want on. Do you want the pants on the front, or do you want the pants on the back? It is looking quite nice, though.
Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
You raise me up.
The train is ready to be energized. This is controlled by the main circuit breaker.
Circuit to close. Oh, no, close.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Yeah, that is good. We got noise now. Right, so train is making noise. I don't know if it's the right kind of noise, but it's making noise. I've got to wait for the passengers. Definitely passengers to board. Yeah, I wouldn't have known about the whole walking down the corridor thing and putting the lever in thing. This bit I'd sort of worked out. But okay, so it's... Which again is actually quite good with this
it's time
training.
To get going. Set the doors to locked.
Locked. I did that, didn't I? Oh, there we go.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Hang on, I've still got my thing on. Forward.
The brakes will need to be released on the train before we can depart. Use the indicated lever to set the train brake to running.
Mm-hmm. Running. Wait for the brakes to release. We've got a red light up there, though. No, it's yellow. Okay.
The force selector determines how much tractive effort force is being supplied to the train.
Am I Jedi now? Use the force. Force selector to... What? That's new? What? Okay.
The speed selector allows the driver to easily amend the speed of the locomotive as required. Once the desired speed is set, indicated by the red needle on the speedometer, the locomotive will automatically adjust to meet that speed.
Set the speed selector to 40. Okay. Oh. That's a noise. Okay, so we've got cruise control. So you set the speed to what you want and it just, well, does it. It maintains it. That's quite cool. Like that. Like that. Doesn't help with my inability to drive a train, but it's fine. At least I've got someone over there just ignoring me like there was last time. Out the window. It's a hot day. There's some fresh air in. Oh, we got 60 coming up soon. So at least we're pulling the train this time and not pushing it. So what I'll do is I'll go through the tutorial for each of the train types once we've done this thing. So we get to look at all of the trains that you get with the route. And then we'll take, well, probably the easiest one on a trip along the route. I like this because of the cruise control thing. Hang on, we can increase the speed now, can't we? Up to a 90. That actually does sound quite nice. Right, 2.7k, I've got a 60. So I'm guessing I'll have to bring it back down to a 60 and then apply brake, because it won't automatically brake for me. What's that number on the... Oh, that's the technically the gear I'm in, I suppose. Train, you know, gears and all that. I know. Scenery does look really nice. Oh, you've also got a 1.8, a 1.7 of the thing is. You have the station ticket, so you should get it soon. You will. So we got a yellow, amber. It's a short train. It is a short train. Yeah, we've still got the thing at the other end where you can drive it from, like we did before. Right, let's bring our speed back down to 60. So it backs off the power. Hang on, is it actually a brake? It's actually applying the brakes. Okay. I'm impressed. So it is actually applying the brakes. Yeah, I like that. That's impressed me.
You are now approaching the first stop, Use the speed selector to reduce your speed. You can use the train brake to provide additional braking force.
So if I set the speed selector to 20, oh, I like this. I don't know which one it's using. So it will actually slow me to 20 just by me reducing the throttle. That's cool. And then it will maintain 20. Obviously I braked incredibly early because I wanted to play around with that. That's cool. I like that. That just seems ridiculously simple. I'll never speed again. So as I approach the end of the station, I just turn it off. Yeah, that's got a tick from me. Right, stop in 200 meters. So yeah, when we finish this, we're going to do the other trains that come with the route, so at least we can see them all. Stopping at Priestvitz. Hang on, so we're actually... I think it would have actually stopped me completely. I've had to get it... Right, I need to play with this, because is it actually going to stop me completely if I... Yeah, I haven't touched the brake at all. So just using the... Okay, maybe I'll touch the brake now. Okay, I'll touch brake at the end. So you can pretty much get down to a stop without actually touching the brake. I came in very early. I like that. I do like that. That'd be quite good on a nice long journey. Such a cool system. I like the complexity in this, that you have got to set the train up like that it is complicated. There are some trains like that in normal train sim. But there are certainly benefits to Train Sim World 2. Out of the two, my preference is still and always will be Train Sim. Mainly because of the longer routes, because of the variety of routes. But I really like the fact that because this is out on console,
proceed to the next stop unguided this time and see how you
that
get
it
on.
is getting a lot.
Emergency brake test will occur during the journey.
Oh God, it's like having a driving test. It is getting a lot of people into Sims, which is absolutely great. Right, so 90 limit. So I put that straight up onto. Why isn't I going? Set the brakes on release. Brakes on running. Okay. Why isn't it now? I broke it. I've broken it already. What? Doors are locked. It was going so well. It was. Are we going now? There we go. I think I had the brakes not released. Right, there we are. Right, so 120 kilometers an hour. So if I set that all the way to 120, now I've managed to release the brakes. Actually, we're still at a 60, aren't we? Let's go to a 60. Oh, it takes a little time to react. I've set it to 60, but it was accelerating, so it's got to try and bring the power back down again. Okay, so you've got to allow it some time. It's not the fastest to react. Oh, now it's 120. Okay. Yeah, so it's quite a slow. It's quite a slow system, yeah, and it is downhill a little bit as well. You go in every route in Train Sim World. Yeah, I think I do as well. I like Train Sim World too. You're afraid to start with Train Sim. It's a completely different thing to Train Sim World. I started with Train Sim, and years and years ago, back in the original Microsoft Train Sim days. And there is a place for this. You know, I like it. I personally wish there were more longer routes, but I understand the limitations of not being able to do that. It does look great. I'm not a fan of the finding maps, repairing fences, cleaning up graffiti, collecting garden gnomes thing, because it's a train sim. But I can sort of see why they're in there. But for me, it'll always be train sim, which there'll be more of next week. Right, so it's struggling to get up to 120. So just because the line speed's 120 doesn't mean the train's actually going to do 120.
We'll now test the emergency brake and go over the critical steps needed to recover the train.
Okay.
To begin, set the train brake to emergency and then wait for the train to come to a complete stop.
Stopping. There's some stopping going on. Definitely some stopping. I like the fact I haven't had to touch the power either. Technically the power's still all the way forward.
Next, you will need to set the speed selector to off. The brakes are still applied and will need to be released. Move the train brake to running.
Wait for the brakes to release. What? Trains don't stop like instantly, do they? Set the main circuit breaker to close. Oh, it does a thing with a circuit breaker. Okay.
Finally, set the speed selector to the indicated speed to get the train moving again.
Straight to 120.
Nice work. We can now continue the journey.
Can we now? It's like straight into drag mode. Does sound quite nice. Not sure how other trains on the track would have felt about me just slamming the brakes on, but okay, we won't ask you to do that again. God, yeah. When I hit my clipboard on the dash, I'd like you to carry out a controlled emergency stop. Train sim will send you down a complete rabbit hole. Be very careful. Be afraid. Be very afraid. It's a completely different experience to this. Right, 3.3k to where am I going? Niederau. Hi, Craigie. So this is the second train. Well, technically the same train because we drove it from the other end first. But we'll do all the demos once this is over. Yeah, mind your language there, Samson. Right, a yellow in 1.8k. Driving under the speed limit. It's only because I can't get to the speed limit. Yeah, most of the streams I wouldn't mind, but this is got to attempt to be YouTube friendly. It's 82k, so I should imagine about that magic hour. I would have thought. I haven't done a full route. Let's set it to 40k, see what happens. It actually works effectively well. Effectively well, that was a word. Very well. It's quite effective. I got some words confused then. Right, let's bring the speed down to 10. Yeah, this auto brakey thing is actually quite cool. Oh, that was a view change. No, I didn't say stop, did I? Oh, no, don't stop. Okay, no, fine, do stop then. I was going to try and roll it forward a bit. Oops, yep. Well, we're on the station, it's fine.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Really? You're going to let me loose with other trains now? Okay. Let's go back to the main menu again. So we'll have to select them. Oh, no, not Saxony. Explore. Training. So we've done 3 out of 7. So we've done that one, that one, that one. We go with the BR442 this time then. And see what that's like. So 7 different trains. I should imagine it's different versions of the same sort of train. I know what I meant. In my head it makes sense. A lot of things do, in all fairness. Ooh.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of a BR442 electric multiple unit in DB traffic red livery. During this brief introduction, we'll go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Climb aboard. I will do the climbing aboard. Excuse me, coming through. Very important person. To train sim have like a timetable. There's more scenarios.
In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, we have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery.
Oh, hello passengers. I'll be with you shortly. I've just got to work out how to use the train. Oh, hold it. Oh, okay.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Okay. Set the master key to on. Where's the... Oh, up there. Okay, we can do that. No, somewhere in the middle. There. Press what? The little switch to the reverse.
Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
I shall raise my pants. That whistled. Main circuit breaker closed.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Yeah, looking good. I think you'd have like wing mirrors or something, wouldn't you? Or, you know, cameras. Put a camera down the side so you can see, and then a camera down that side so you can see. That'd be clever. You got Wi-Fi. There is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a thing. Oh,
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
I can lock the doors. They're making a beepy. Are they locking? What's going on? They seem to be shut. I have done the locking of the doors. I'll do it that way. Okay.
This unit has 2 braking systems, an indirect brake and a blended brake that is part of the combined power handle.
Ooh.
Set the indirect brake to release. This brake is generally not required during normal operation, but can be used if necessary. Finally, disengage the handbrake.
Okay.
This train is ready to go. Use the combined power handle to apply some power and get moving.
The hell sort of noise was that? Hang on. Someone's got a vuvuzela. Right, we're moving. Is there a... Yeah, it's just a single tone. Right, got to reach 20. That's quite amusing. You Germans, you've got a sense of humour, haven't you? Right, 20 of the kilometres an hour, 12 miles an hour.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently make. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the combined power handle into the braking range.
Well, we're not speeding, are we? Because we're at 120 limit. I already missed the thing with the cruise control. Oh, pretty water. And a bridge. Right, so we got 120 limit. We'll bring up the speed. 4.8 kilometers to go to Glaubitz. Wasn't that the name of that dog? No, that was Schnorbitz. Yeah, that was close. Oh, Glaubitz. Some speed is doing the increasing. There's some increasing of the speed. Yeah, tomorrow night, something that I'm sure is going to go just, well, severely wrong. And that's some multiplayer fishing. Yeah, I know. Friday night, we got a look at the new Wyoming map in American Truck Sim. I won't be looking at it until the stream, so it'll be all new to me. Saturday lunchtime, we've got some police simulator patrol officers in multiplayer. Never done that before. And Saturday night, some Forza Horizon 4. And then Sunday afternoon, farming. And there may be some extra streams next week. I have a week off work and, quite frankly, nothing to do. So be warned. We're fine for fishing. Uh, 2.7, but Friday we need some truckers. Saturday we need some Forzerers. Apart from redo your gaming room. Yeah. 2.4, there's a reason I can't do that. 2.3 of the Ks to the Glaubitz. A technical issue. Driving under the speed limit. No, there is actually a reason. I'll let you know when I think of it. It's very large windows. If I went away on a week's holiday, I wouldn't be able to do my gaming room. So it's a week off. Technically, I'm having a holiday. I won't be doing my gaming room. So I'm just treating it like a holiday.
You are now approaching the first stop.
Am I?
Combined
The
power
first
handle
stop?
to apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Oh, hang on, we've got a combined debris thing. I'm already doing something in here, just not all of it. Holidays are for relaxing. Exactly. If you're watching this on the day, this goes on YouTube. Tune in to Twitch because you may see me live some afternoons. Actually, let's go live on Wednesday, wouldn't it? You got 2 days left to catch me live in an afternoon. No one watching this far in. Braking. That weren't bad. That weren't bad at all. You gonna open doors? Oh yes, you are. Makes a note to comment on YouTube that I was watching this far in. I'll be able to tell. I will know. There's a lot of people. I do like that. There are more people. It definitely feels. One of the pluses to Train Sim World to Train Sim is it does feel more alive. I do like the fact we have got these people wandering around. They'll wander over footbridges if you've got footbridges. A lot of people up there waiting on that platform. It does, although they're only sort of walking backwards and forwards, it does actually feel that it is alive. I do like that. Lock the doors.
Proceed to the next stop, unguided this time, and see how you get on. An emergency brake test will be carried out on the way.
What is it with you and emergency brake tests? You're just trying to test your emergency brakes. I know that. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. Hi, Marcus. Right. So it's going to get me to do the full-on the brakey thing at some point between now and then. It is like doing your driving test, isn't it? You're just waiting for him. You're looking to see him hold his clipboard, and all of a sudden, bang! Yeah, the rush hour, they've certainly done a good thing with the rush hour, I think. They do feel a lot more, well, rushy. There's an amount of people that are waiting on that platform. I really like them. I thoroughly enjoyed the Boston Sprinter DLC. And this seems quite good, actually. Not had a chance to do a full length run. If we don't get time to do one this evening, then I will do that probably next week. We'll do a full length route. It's 82 kilometres. But we're just going through all the different loco types initially. With that comedy horn.
We will now perform an emergency brake test. Press the indicated button to engage the emergency brake and then wait for the train to come to a stop before proceeding.
There's a button to push. Push the button. But it can be inconvenient. I've already over there. You've got to get up and like reach for it. Why have I got a thingy? What are they called? You know, the loudhailer thing. Megaphone. Megaphone? Thing.
We will need to recover the train in order to continue the service. First, set the combined power handle to off to ensure power isn't being applied.
Wait for the brakes to release. I'm waiting for the levers to go round in the thing. There you go.
Nice work. You can now continue on to the next stop on your journey.
Making our way to Nunkritz. Probably pronouncing that completely wrong. Yeah, liking this. I definitely like the loco end of the last train we drove. Didn't I see a little shunter thing in this? I don't think they're all going to be electrics, are they? We will find out. Right, 1.1k to go. I'm guessing it's for some... It's obviously in case there's passengers not getting on, or it's a backup to be able to communicate with the conductor. I don't know. It's obviously there for a reason. I might have braked slightly late. Okay, we just pretend I braked on time. It's all good. We're okay. Sometimes I like the fact you've got these marks on the platforms where you're supposed to stop. Other times I think, I don't know. There we go. Unlock the doors. I need them on train sim. They'd just be like, oh yeah, there's the marker behind me as I whiz through a station.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Does it? And you reckon, oh, that's some... that, oh, accelerate. Oh, that's... Well, that was me, emergency stop. Okay. Right to the main menu. I could have gone... It's 146.2, I think. Explore. Training. So we've done 4 of them. Now it is the 146.2. With a pause. Slight pause. Oh, there we go.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of a BR 146.2 electric locomotive in DB traffic red livery. During this brief introduction, we'll go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
I will do the climbing aboard. 2 handles. Thankfully, both unlocked.
In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, we have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery.
Press and hold the battery button. I have pressed and hold it.
The pantograph mode will need to be set before it can be raised. Set the pantograph selector to automatic.
Automatic for the people.
Set the exterior lights for normal operation.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I got it.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending.
Yep, I'm in. Oh, insert a reverser handle. Okay. I'll bring my own handle. Fine.
With power available, use the reverser to activate the control desk and turn on the multifunctional displays.
Ooh.
We will need to wait for the brake system to charge.
Then we will wait. Have we got a window? Very nice. Oh, it's got a squeaky window. Oh, that's quite cool. Welcome to Windows Simulator. Oh.
Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
Set the main circuit breaker to close. That's making a noise. Headlights to reduced. 8 watt. Headlights reduced. Release the parking brake. Why is it behind me? That seems inconvenient.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Forward.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Yep, that looks good. It's definitely cool that there is a lot more people just stood there. I don't think many of them are getting on. What is that? Waiting for another train. Is there another train due? Excuse me, mate. Is there another train due? Can't see it. I can hear something. Oh, hang on. I've just get back in the cab.
Going. Set the doors to locked.
Lock left.
We will now cover traction locking and how to recover the train.
Uh-oh.
A traction lock can come into effect in several different ways. If power is applied whilst the brakes are still applied, a traction lock will be engaged. Another instance of where this happens is if power is applied whilst the passenger doors are still unlocked.
Sense of déjà vu going on here.
To simulate a traction lock, we will first need to move the train brake into full service. Next, we'll need to apply some power to engage the traction lock system. The traction lock has now been triggered. This is represented on the HUD by the red outline on the power display.
It is.
To recover from a traction lock, we need to ensure that power is not being applied. Set the throttle to the off position. Finally, we need to make sure that the train brake is set to the running position.
We can do that.
Nice job. The traction lock has now been disengaged and we're able to continue the journey.
No, I haven't done this one already, but I think it's the same.
This train is ready to go. Use the throttle to apply some
I'm
power
talking.
and get
I'm
moving.
trying to talk to Nico. Shut up. It's the same. It's the same procedure. Rude, interrupting me like that. Hang on, have I traction locked it? I think I've traction locked it because there's a red thing around the thing. It didn't tell me about the... Hang on. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, this is definitely fast. Maximum throttle. Wow, and I thought the BR166 was slow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. At some point we will get to 40 kilometers an hour. It's got to be. Hang on, there's got.
Oh yeah.
Pixcrafter, thank you very much for the follow. Right, I'm going to put some brakes on. Right. It's got a red thing around my thing, so that's showing as being traction locked. Throttle to off. Brakes to release, and then running. Reverses in forward. It's still showing I've got a traction lock. Is there an issue with this train? So it is pre-release, so there may be an... Oh, look at that! That's cool! That's cool! I want to drive that! Look at that! Oh, I like that. Is it this other lever? No. Yeah, I think there's an issue with this train then. Pantograph's definitely up. Main circuit breaker. It's making lots of noise now. Well, we are speeding up. Ten kilometers an hour. It's got a traction lock. It definitely has, because say it's got the it's got the red box around the thing, so it's only engaging technically the first of the throttle positions, so that's why it's only doing 11. But I did everything that it told me to do to release the power. I'll try it one more time. Right, we'll come to a stop. Throttle to off. Brake to running. And the traction lock doesn't come off. It seems to be applying the traction brake. Yeah. It's not releasing that traction lock. So we're not going to get to... I reckon, okay, we'll go back to the main menu. I think that there might be an issue with that train. I don't think it was me. Okay, well, we'll skip that one. BR 185.5, so we've got 2 to go. We'll see what this one's like then, see if this is work. I don't think it was me. I'll say it is pre-release, so we will see what happens with this one. I would do get to drive that little diesel shunter thing, because that would be quite cool. Ooh.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of a BR 185.5 electric locomotive in MRCE livery. During this brief introduction, we'll go through the critical driving controls and freight operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Okay. Got long arms.
In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, we have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery.
It does sound quite good. We've got that buzzing.
The pantograph mode will need to be set before it can be raised. Set the pantograph selector to auto. Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Okay. Set the reverser handle. It's the same as the other one we just drove.
With power available, use the reverser to activate the control desk and turn on the multifunctional displays. We will need to wait for the brake system to charge.
See, it's got the same red thing around it as well. Big red button. Don't push the button. Do not push that big red button. Oh, Windows.
Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
Raise it up.
The locomotive is ready to be energized. This is controlled by the main circuit breaker.
Set it to close. Headlights to headlights reduced. Now release the parking brake, which is conveniently located behind me. Okay.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Forward.
There are a few freight operations to take care of around the yard. You've been tasked with shunting and preparing a chemical train.
Hopefully not hazardous chemicals.
The train brake is the main system used for slowing the train down. This train is now ready to depart. Apply some power to get moving.
Yeah, this has got the traction thing in. Okay. No, this isn't working either. It's got the red box around the thing, so we've got traction lock. So I'm not going to be able to actually go anywhere. I reckon it's this type of train. I think there's a problem. It would seem. That's definitely closed. That's nothing important, is it? No, no, no. So if I apply the brake, set the throttle to off, set the brake to running. No, but there's a red box around, like, well, the gear selector thing. And I'm just not getting any power. Another brake on. Train brake running. Electric brake. Well spotted, Craigie. Was that my issue with the other one then? Well, where were you 10 minutes ago? What? It didn't even mention there's an electric brake. Well, there you go. Note to anybody watching.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
Yeah, I'll do this one first.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force using the train brake.
So, remember the electric brake.
The tankers are now behind us. Ensure that the junctions are correctly set and then reverse to couple to the tankers.
Do where, what, how, who, why, where, what, when? What? Well, for those tankers back there, they're on a completely different set of tracks. I need to be on this. Okay, I'm just going to do what I'm told. Yeah, but you can see that I'm not going to end up... Oh, hang on, unless they might be all the way down there. Hang on, we'll see. We've got this other... Right, that breaks off. Now we're not moving again. We're going to go. So, oh, there we go. Right, okay. Oh, unless it's those ones right. I was thinking it's these ones just here on my right. It's not. It's the ones all the way down there. So it might be okay. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go around here to the left, aren't I? Yeah, I've you know what's happened there is, hang on. Bear with me. We're just doing a thing. Bear with us, caller. We're just gonna just be a minute, and then we'll end up where we should. So we don't want to be turning down there. We want to be going straight on. So I've got to do the stopping thing. Right, we're going to do something we shouldn't do now. Right, so we want to go straight on here, and this is taking us... Uh-oh. Am I going to get run over by a train? This is taking us round to the left. Okay. What? How could I... Oh, it's here. No, that's that one. Where's the thing for this one then? What's the... How am I supposed to do the thing? With, you know, the thing. What? What's going on? I could change the things before. Why can't I change... Where's the points thing? There's this one here for that one down there. But I want this one. Okay. What? Why? It's obviously controlled from that. I want to take this one to keep me going. I'm confused. That one's set by a signaler. Well, he didn't send me the right flipping way, did he? Because that's going to take me... Okay, no, all right then. If it wants me to go that way, I will set it to that. Okay, so train brake release in reverse. Let's go backwards then. We just see where Uh, okay. We don't need we don't we don't need to see that one, do we? We don't. It's a train. We don't need to do that. What's the BR36? Oh, this is the one. This is the one. The 363 then. I don't like freight. And yet I'm now going to jump in a little.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of a BR363 diesel locomotive.
Diesel.
This brief introduction will cover critical driving controls and freight operations. Climb aboard to get started.
I'm going to climb aboard. If I could climb aboard. Oh, you take your time. It's fine. Where are we going now? Oh, we're supposed to get in there. That seems a bit dodgy, doesn't it? That's perilous. Oh, yeah, hop up.
Take a seat in the driver's position.
Oh,
this is where you'll be spending most of your time.
My God. That's, I can't take a screenshot of that. What the hell is that lot? This is going to end well.
To activate the control desk, set the master key to on.
Okay, why is it way over there? Oh, it's done noise.
To allow fuel to flow to the engines, the fuel pump must be set to on. To start the engines, press the engine start switch. To engage the hydraulic drive, the power switch must be activated.
Oh, dual engine. That's quite nice.
Press the changeover button to set this as the active throttle control. The reverser is used to set the direction of travel. To release the brakes, set the train brake to the driving position. For this introduction, you'll be performing shunting duties and forming a train.
Uh-oh. I don't do well with
This train
shunting.
is now ready for operation. The throttle on this locomotive is a little unusual.
Oh,
Push
God.
the control forward to accelerate faster, and then move it back to the hold position to maintain the engine's RPM.
Do what now? Okay.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake using the train brake.
That's quite cool, though. Right, stop at the chemical plant entrance in 600 meters. That is quite cool. We got windows. Oh. No windows. Oh, it does sound really nice as well. We're only just like idling. Right, got to stop in 500 meters and do something. Like I thought. Yeah, a nuclear alarm horn. It is. Yeah, run away. I'm not a fan of freight. I certainly don't enjoy shunting. I know there are a lot of people out there that are just quite happy shunting around a freight yard. It doesn't appeal to me at all. Passenger runs are my thing. But I do quite like this. How was Bus Sim? It was awesome. I can just sit and listen to this diesel engine. So it's twin engine then. Is it any good? Watch the stream and you will see. But this way I will be doing a Steam review of it. Twain! You meant Bus Sim? Yeah, watch the stream and you will see. I will be doing a Steam review of it, which is something I don't normally do. Oh, that sounds nice. That does actually sound really nice. Can't we just take this thing on a full-length run of the line? I don't know what the classes are. I'm not that much of a train geek. Right, I'll stop in some of the distances. I've done the braking thing a bit too early. This is my kind of speed though. See, they haven't really solved that issue, have they? Where if something gets in your way, it zooms in. Like that. Right, idling on the throttles. And then we'll do the braking thing, which you might not actually need to do. So it's just going to stop all by itself. So, hang on. Thank you. Set reverse to reverse. Okay.
This yard features manual junctions. The manual junctions will need to be set on foot before departing. Climb down now and make sure the junctions are set to the correct positions.
Okay. I will climb down now. I'll just get out of the train. Oh, don't climb down. Climb down. Oh, hang on. I got to go. I can't get down. Oh, yes, I can. It's fine. It's a manual. It's a manual switch. It's fine this time. There we go. Get back in again. I think you'd have some apprentice with you, wouldn't you, to do this. Lower the coupling arm. That was a thing. Connect to the chemical tankers that are around there. Okay, I'm just going to get back on board. Risk life and limb. By the way, it hops up the step. I'll just sit myself back down. There we go. Okay, so we're in the reversey. Let's take the brakes off. Why aren't we going anywhere? I'll train brake on driving. There we are. Right, it's got to go round here to the right, hopefully. Yep, that's good. connect up to the chemical tankers down here somewhere. Going a little bit quick. Hopefully this... Hang on. I better apply the... Oh god, are we going to go down the wrong thing? I never checked the points. I didn't check the points. We look good. We look good. We look good. We're okay. I don't know if the next one's going to be fine though. I won't know till we get down there. He didn't tell me to change them. So we'll just say I'm good to go. Probably won't be. I've got to say, and I am honest when I do my reviews, I don't like this as much as I did the Boston Sprinter. Boston Sprinter, there was something about it, whether it was all passenger, I enjoyed the locos more than this. I'm just not warming to this. Boston Sprinter was definitely better. I think London to Brighton, when that comes out, will be better again. I know freight is an element of it, and you haven't got to do freight. But even the passenger runs, I don't know. Oh, I overbraked. There we go.
Now you're coupled, bring these tankers over to the second set to form a train.
So I'll go back that way. So reverser back in forward. Release the brakes, put that into driving. Now we're taking that way up to the other side. So yeah, I don't know. Say Boston Sprinter, some of the other routes we've done in Train Sim World and Train Sim World 2, there's been that instant connection. There's been that, I do like the cruise control aspect on one of the trains. But for me, I don't think it's a line that I would just come on and jump in and do a journey. This certainly isn't something, I know it's a training thing, I don't think I'd ever be inclined just to jump in and do some shunting. Reminds me of that American one where I just got really confused. Which is the most confusing thing ever. I am looking forward to London to Brighton. That I am genuinely really looking forward to that. That I think is one we'll probably do over a few weeks and do all the scenarios, because just going between London and Brighton is going to be awesome. There is a slight delay on it, but as soon as I'm able to bring it to you, I will. A bit more power because we are going up a slight gradient. Yeah, it's not just the shunting scenarios. Even just doing, I know we haven't driven far on those lines. Even the lines, I prefer something that's got a bit of distance between the stops. I know these are realistic, probably with just a couple of K, So about 3 miles between the stops. I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see. I might come back and do a couple of the full-length runs next week, and see how I get on with those. Right, got to go all the way up there. I'm guessing we've got to come back down this way then. Where's the other train? Why is it taking me that? I suppose it's a little bit lengthy. It does sound good. It does look good. Yeah, I'm not going to knock it for that. Come on. Get to the stoppy point. Why haven't they fixed that yet? Where I'm not touching my view at all, and it's whenever something's between you and the train, it will just zoom in. I don't know why. How hard can that be to fix? Yeah, like that. It's been the same from Train Sim World and Train Sim World 2. Not a deal breaker, but it just when you're trying to set a view up, it can be slightly like that when it just all of a sudden zooms in. Oh, it's to do with the Unreal Engine. Oh, okay. Right, so we'll stop here. Yeah, I don't notice this much in Fernbus. Oh, hang on, we appear to be moving forwards. Bear with me. Oh, I've got to get out again. Hang on. There with caller. Oh, hang on, I got back in. I didn't want to get out. There we are, jump down there. Right, this time we've got to go straight down rather than round. So we'll go and change this one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So, you know, there's a huge benefit to these. The fact that they're out on console does get people that couldn't normally be part of sort of the sim gaming experience can now get into sim gaming, and that's awesome. The more people we get into the world of sims, the better, really. To realise this little niche, well, it's not a little niche anymore. This corner of the internet that we like to call home is fantastic. I do like the way it hops up those steps. That's quite cool. Right, let's need to clean that door. Let's take this seat as well. Last time I had the cleaners in. Right, reverser to the reversey. Release the brakes. Are we going to move anywhere? What's going on? I just took a while to get it going. Okay. Right, 700 meters to go and connect up that one down there. Yeah, definitely can't fault it on the way it looks. It is very impressive. I'm also going very quickly. Well, I didn't want to stop, did I? I just wanted to apply the brakes slightly. Okay, no, we'll just do the going again. There we go. No, we'll just... No, okay. Round we go then. Hopefully the points are set correctly this time around. Wouldn't think tall get under here, would you? Like, I've just ruptured your gas pipe. Okay, hopefully we can not crash into them. Hopefully. Nope. Okay, that was my bad. That was it. So the brakes are either off or on. There's no, there's no in between. It's either no brakes or all the brakes. Okay, we'll see if we can connect to this. Okay. Excuse me. Hello. You seem to be. It seemed to be. A thing has happened. Oh, someone put a bloody connector on. Hang on. Bear with me. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Hang on. I didn't do a thing. No, I didn't drop my little thing down, did I? So there's nothing for it to couple into. See, it's a pain when you're doing this on your own. You'd think you'd have some sort of apprentice. His job it is to go out and get between the moving trains. Have I got to drop the thing down? No, because it's a thing. And that's a thing. What? Why? What? Why didn't it connect then? Okay. Sounds like I'm running in high heels. I'll go back and try it again. You didn't touch the back. I did, because I bounced off it. Right, so brakes off. Give it some of the beans. Give it some more of the beans. And then some more of the beans. And then more of them. And more of them. And then more of the beans. Why is it not going now? Oh, there we go. Right, okay, right. Right, 2.6 kilometers an hour. What? Okay. Or am I supposed to attach and then stop and then go and attach something? What's... Okay, no, we'll try that again. Right, I'm going to try and apply the brake when I'm somewhere close. Now. Right, let's see if I've got to go and attach. I've actually got to go and hook them together while they're still actually coupled. There we go, that's what it was. I actually had to couple them.
Nice work. Now uncouple from the train and return the locomotive to its initial location.
Okay. Hi, Dark. Yeah, so you have to stop and then go and physically attach them, because otherwise it will just keep bouncing on and off. Which scenario is this? It's the training one with the thing. Shunter. That's what I was trying to think of. Hang on, I've got to uncouple. Hang on, I've got to get out again. Bear with me. I've got to get out again. Can I do it from around here? Here we go. That's making a noise. That's definitely making a noise. Yep, that's... I don't think it's happy about that. Right, now we've got to take the train back to its initial location, which is up there. Blimey. Yeah, so shunting's not my favourite thing, neither's freight. But, you know, there is a place for it. It does look cool. I do quite like this thing.
Oh,
it's really well modelled. Ozun. Ozun 125. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. It's quite horny. Sounds like a whistle used to get in factories years ago to announce when it was the end of the shift. Everyone would come rushing out the gates to go home. Okay. Throttle on idle. And then we come to a stop. Oh, we did actually lock up the wheels then. Oh, we stopped. Stop at location. What? Where? Why are you not taking back that way again? What are you doing to me? I thought that was it. Okay, no, we'll go backwards again then. Stop at Weissig Chemical Siding 07. Is it actually going to take you back the same way, though? Yeah, it is. Okay. I can't see where I'm supposed to go round. Is it actually going to Are the points going to be set? Or am I going to end up back where I just were? I might end up back where I just was. That's going to take me round there. Am I supposed to be in that one? Or am I supposed to be in the next one? I can't actually see. How am I supposed to get over there? Well, hang on a minute. What the... Okay. Okay. My bad. Oh, hang on. Well, you seem to be doing a thing. Bear with me. Well, stop then. You like sliding, don't you? It's very slidey, this train. Have you stopped? Are you done? Thank you. Right, now into forward. You gonna go back the other way now? Right, so I've got to go that one over there, which means I need to be in... So I need to go past these points. Why didn't it tell me that? Past those... So I've got to pass this one. So I've got to set... Oh, God. Set that... Okay. So pass this one over there, and then we'll worry about that one when we get down there. It's why I don't like shunting. Right, so we've got to come past this one. So, apply the brakes. It does just lock the wheels. You apply the brakes, and it's like, yep, we'll just be sliding. How many times they got to replace the wheels on this thing? Right, let's... Okay, so... This one has got to go... that way. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that takes us around here. Okay, let's run the line. It's not a case of braking a bit sooner. It's the fact that it just locks. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's going to take us over here. And then this one wants to go that way. That's correct. So that's going to take us around here. And then this one wants to go that way, I think. Let's take us around here. No, it is that one. Okay, so that one's got to go the other way. Right, no. Okay. So that one is that way. That can take us down there. Right, okay, we're all good. There is a junction map, but I quite like doing the running along the track thing. Because exercise is good for you. Okay, climb aboard. I do like that. That does tickle me. There we go. Shut the door. Get back in the seat. Right. Reverse it into the reverse seat. No, don't get up this. I didn't say get out the seat. I was trying to do the reversing thing. Sit down. Calm down, man. Right, we should be good now. Let's take us around there. Yeah, we're good. Does sound nice. And then that one takes us around there. Yeah. I'm going to hit my head on these pipes, aren't I? Ow. Ow. And that one takes us round here. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, I quite like this thing. I did like the cruise control one. That was quite cool. But I quite like this mainly because of the fact that it's, you know, diesel. Because, you know, diesel. Just think these engines, obviously it's big engines, I should imagine, this thing, that just spend their whole of their lives just ticking over. So there's just no sort of strain on them at all. There's a museum in, I think it's in Wales, that's just got a load of static engines from like diesel and steam and stuff like that. That they have open weekends and fire them up. I think that could be quite cool to go to. I think I quite like that. Yeah, because it's shunting work, isn't it? So it's just trundling along at low speeds. They've got to have the torque to pull a lot of carriages. So they're not designed for top end speed. Does look good. That's structure. Wow. With a spiral staircase around it. Right, is this going to be the end of our shunting experience? So you haven't actually driven the full line. Is all we've done basically is go work our way through the start-ups of movements of some of the trains. Not all of them, because, well, I'm an idiot basically, and I couldn't work out how to get some of them moving.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Cringe Lord, thank you very much for the raid with you. Okay, that was the thing. Let's go back to the main menu.
Oh, yeah.
And Victor, thank you very much for the follow. So what was the one we couldn't do? I didn't like that freight one. That was the BR185, wasn't it? Was that BR185, the freight one? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. So it was the... Or was it? Yeah, the 185 was the freight one. The 146 was the other one. We'll do the 146 again. I think that was the non-freighty one. We'll do this one and then we'll end. Because I forgot about the electric brake. I could not get it moving. We're going to have to go through the introduction thing again.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of a BR146.2 electric locomotive in DB traffic red livery. During this brief introduction, we'll go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Okay, so we have done this before, but yeah, I forgot about the electric brake at that time, so hopefully it should be a bit easier to go through. Okay, climb up.
In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, we have to... The pantograph mode will need to be set before it.
Yeah, done that.
Set the exterior lights for normal operation. Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be...
Did I skip the yard train? We've done that one, that's fine. Insert reverser handle.
With power available, use the reverser to... We will need to wait for the brake system to charge.
Right, this electric brake was the issue. There we go. That should be fine now. Okay, wait for the brake system to charge. That's the problem we had last time. We couldn't get it going because it was in electric brake was on. Well, hopefully its electric brake was on. If it isn't that, then there is an issue with this train. So it is pre-release, so I'm expecting some bugs.
Now activate the pantograph so that it raises up and makes contact.
Headlights reduced. And release the parking brake.
The reverser determines that...
Let's enter forward.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
See, we've still got the red. That's definitely... Electric brake is released this time. We'll see what happens once passengers have got on board. It could be an issue with this. Say it's not released, so there may be something. Okay.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
Lock doors. Okay, so we couldn't actually move last time.
We will now cover traction locking and how to recover the train. A traction lock can come into effect in several different ways. If power is applied whilst the brakes are still applied, a traction lock will be engaged. Another instance of where this happens is if power is applied whilst the passenger doors are still unlocked.
Dovetail ambassadors.
To simulate a traction lock,
Hang
you
on.
will first need to move the train brake into full service.
Dovetail ambassadors are a small group of people that Dovetail have handpicked to help promote their content and promote the brand, and they are there, or we are here, to be able to bring you content before release to promote it, and then continue to do so after it's released. So I feel quite privileged to be one of a few merry men, as it were, and ladies, I think. A few merry people. Have they not seen the streams? They actually like my content. They like my style, which is slightly concerning.
Next, we'll need to apply some power to engage the traction lock system. The traction lock has now been triggered. This
Okay.
is represented on the HUD by the red outline on the power display. To recover from a traction lock, we need to ensure that power is not being applied. Set the throttle to the off position.
Okay, see if this works this time. Throttle is off.
Finally, we need to make sure that the train brake is set to the running position.
And that's running. It's
Nice
gone
job.
off that time.
The traction lock has now been disengaged and we're able to continue the journey.
Hopefully.
This train is ready to go. Use the throttle to apply some power and get moving.
Yay! Right, we didn't do that last time. So it was that electric brake last time. That was showing as being still on. It's definitely quite musical, this thing. Well, that was a noise change.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by using the train brake.
Okay. So stop at Vinebola. It's like the Birmingham Cross City train. I like that. That was cool. Yeah, so I haven't done a full run. So maybe next week we'll come back to this and actually do one of the full runs. I should have punched the throttle at the beginning. Well, you know. Sometimes it's not about speed. Because we've only seen bits of the line. It's an 80-kilometre line, so I'm guessing there will be some of the scenarios where we'll be able to take one of these trains on the full length. they're improving Cross City with the Train Sim 22 release. Do you know when that actually releases? I haven't seen any official date for it. I can't wait for that. I really liked Cross City.
Oh,
You're now approaching the first stop. Use the train brake to apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Jay Hoochin, thank you very much for the follow. I might know before you do, Lowen. In my official Dovetail Ambassador livery. Livery? Roll. I knew what I meant. If I find out, I will pass it on. You're halfway through that stream on Cross City. That was an awesome route. Was that last week? It was, wasn't it? For those watching on YouTube, that will be... No one's got this far on YouTube. Who am I kidding? That will be on YouTube in about 3 months. What are my thoughts? Mixed. I haven't done a full line run yet, so and won't do this evening. So I've just been doing the intro things, driving all different trains. There we go. Unlock the doors. So yeah, so next week I will come back and do a full line run in this, because I want to see what the whole line is like. So we'll do that next Wednesday, because we won't get time this evening, but we'll finish this little run. Oh, definitely. If you're going to do theme parks in the UK, go the first week the kids are back. It is empty. Oh, lock the doors. I'm sat here waiting like a lemon. Cosvig. Okay, so release the hounds. That does sound kind of weird. Max throttle. Oh, that's gone all evil sounding. Some wheel slip. Lots of wheel slip. Yeah, wheel slip at 90 k's. That's impressive. Okay, yeah, it's pretty rapid. Yeah, so we'll look forward to doing a full line. I'll then make my judgment on that. So far, based on the learning to drive the trains I've done this evening, is mixed. I haven't sort of liked it instantly as I did with the Boston Sprinter. I got 60 coming up in 1.8 k's, so we'll slow down slowly. Which I just don't know. I just haven't gelled with the locos. The line might be fine. Once I actually do a full run, it might be better. But I just haven't. I'm not a fan of electrics, as everyone knows. I like the UK stuff, although I didn't mind the American stuff. I just don't know. I just it's just something. I can't put my finger on what it is. It's just something. It's not bad. I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm not saying don't get it, because you might enjoy it. It might be great, and I might change my mind, say when I do a full run next week. But it's just something that I just can't put my finger on. Right, 700 meters to go. So yeah, we'll come back and do this in a full run next week, and then we'll go back to normal train sim the week after, and carry on our trek around the UK in that. Yeah, there's a red light. It's after the platform. That's fine. Don't panic, people. We're all good. We're all good. See, you think I'm not in control. You got no faith in me. Okay, I'm going to stop it early now. I'll do. Stop very early. Most of the train not on the platform, but it's alright.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
There we go. And there we go. So yeah, we've gone through the basic. We've gone through the operating of the trains. Apart from one, there are a number of scenarios that I think we'll do next time. So there's an 80-minute one there and back again. There's a 30-minute one, couple of 60-minute ones. They might be the better ones to do. Saying that's there and back again, then does that mean it's 40 minutes each way? Hang on, if that's there, where is it? There and back again. Operate a peak time service in Dresden to Dresden whilst dealing with congested traffic. That's not the full length of the route then, is it? There's quite a few scenarios. How many timetabled? So if we went that, 33 minutes, 50 minutes, Dresden to Leipzig. Yeah, timetable one's probably what I do, because you've got more chance of having a couple of longer ones. No, I didn't mean to start it. Damn it. Sneak peek to what we're going to do next week. When it starts, it's going to be this. We'll click begin, but I'll get out. There we go. There we are then. We will end there. This is what we'll do next week then. We'll do the Dresden to Leipzig next Wednesday, which is 50 minutes. We'll probably do another one. We'll do a couple of different timetable scenarios next week. But yeah, not a bad first look. It buffered then. That wasn't me. That must have been you. My stream is all good. So there we go. I've lost completely my train of thought now. So yes, thanks to my stream was fine. No drop in bitrate. Buffered for you too. You're all buffering. I didn't notice anything. My M was fine, and that's all I care about. I don't really care about you lot. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought now. Right, thank you to you lot with your buffering complaints. Train buffers, that's what they were. That's what it was. It's train buffering. Thank you to you lot for keeping me company for the last 2.5 hours. The last 2.5 hours. The next stream is going to be back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock with something else new that's going to be a complete, total and utter disaster. And that's fishing. Yeah. I know. Friday night, back with some American Truck Sim. No, I haven't looked at Wyoming yet. Won't do until the stream. Or the new International Truck, so that's going to be Friday. Saturday lunchtime is Police Simulator Patrol Officers multiplayer. That's bound to go badly as well. Saturday night, some Forza Horizon 4. Well, I'll pick the wrong cars. Sunday afternoon, should be okay. Back on the farm. To continue seeding, probably. And then could be some extra streams next week. Because I've got a week off and quite frankly we'll be bored. So thank you to you lot in chat for keeping me company. We'll run the credits now before I just continue waffling for the next 3 hours. So thanks to Dylan Larwood, Nightbot and Sam for moderating. Jay Huchin, Victor Ozun, Pixcrafter for following, Dylan for subscribing, Skippy SimHub for hosting, and Cringe Lord for raiding. Thank you very much indeed. Back tomorrow then, 6 p.m. for some fishing. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.